in the car world that we wander around in, everyone's like, where would you spend your last 10 quid on petrol and where would you drive? Very, very difficult to convince me that you wouldn't be in the middle of Kenya. This is a huge challenge, what we're up to out here. But every part of what we do is a huge challenge. It's a big, big job to dream up, create and produce a Porsche 911 with a 850 kilo curb weight and an 11,000 RPM engine in it.
The 2025 South African Safari Classic, the 4th edition. The right now just about
That was a proper rally stage. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. That's what we come here for. That had everything. Fast stuff, flowing stuff, gnarly stuff, rocks, hairpins, water, the lot. It's been awesome. It's been awesome. The car ran sweet.
That was a fantastic stage. Loved every second.
Fantastic feeling.
Yeah?
Yeah, we are happy.
You look it.
I think each crew has to have a basic understanding of doing a wheel, a drive shaft, but also understanding what you can and can't attempt here. It's a little bit daunting, but the car is so well developed. You can tell everything we're doing is based on a failure that's happened on the 10 previous safaris that Tuthill's done. So the car is incredibly well developed for this. The weakest point is the human.
Where did we go last?
I don't know. Yeah.
There's another one coming over there. Nice.
Hakuna matata East Africa Safari Rally.
Much better.
Right, now you can say
Good morning.
Now you can say morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling?
Good. Cleaned the lens too. It was dirty. Beautiful day.
Beautiful day in paradise.
Oh yeah. We have to do a whole WRC rally today in just 8 hours. So.
Look at this level of dust.
Oh my god.
The length of the stages on the Safari Rally are some of the longest in the world. That's probably not surprising. It is a physical challenge. In rallying, you really are competing against yourself. The mental game inside the car is not to be forgotten. And of course, you've got to sit next to a guy, your co-driver. Spending 8 hours in a car with anyone is a big deal, and when you're doing it in the environment that we find ourselves in Kenya, it's something that we need to manage.
Yeah, honestly, I think every day is a unique experience here, and all those things threaded together in one concentrated pair of weeks where you can't think about anything else but being in the car with your co-pilot and other things, and being that focused on something is a real privilege.
It's so special and it's so cool actually. So
I think you just got to be prepared for, use every sense you've got in your body to look ahead of the road, look at the surface, look what's happening, what could potentially have happened between the road route being made and what hasn't happened. So there's so much to sort of process when you're going around, and keep an eye on the road.
There's animals, there's locals, there's everything.
It's sensory overload here, and there's so much going on, the bustle of life, and everyone's not really too worried about the fancy Porsches. They look at them, but really they're going about their lives. They're selling stuff, they're bringing stuff to a market, whatever they're doing, it's busy. They don't interrupt their lives for you. So that, if they're riding a motorcycle with 4 foot of bamboo coming out of either side, they're not getting out of the way. You're going to have to avoid them. You've got to take your filters out, haven't you, and just go, it's Africa.
Yeah, I don't really like that, when the rear wheel comes out so much. It's nicer if it's kind of flat.
So what, you're just doing a bit of quick body
Yeah,
work?
I learned that from Evgeny. He taught me, you need to roll the car to, redesign it.
This can be got going again, I assume you're not stopping.
Little mod. When two cars become one, it's kind of sweet, right? Jared, just tell the boys what you're going to do here.
The door shut's all slammed in on the Fury's car, so we're going to take the door shut off this car and a part of the wing and graft it onto his so we can get a door on it and get the door shutting. I'll probably come through here.
And then diagonally across here?
Yeah, go as low as I can, come across here and then just along the top of the jacking point. The jacking point's going to be broken as well, isn't it?
With that?
With this.
Tabards, guys, tabards.
Richard's got a really good system. The cars under the shells are almost identical, so the parts can be shared between all the cars. I mean, there's a lot of cars here this time, so there's a lot of spares available for kind of keeping us going. And the guys work and build these cars themselves, so they know them inside out. To get through, you've got to have that level of support because things will go wrong and you've got to get the car tip-top all the time.
Okay guys, full steam ahead. Jeff's incident or Louis' incident or Yoss's, I mean, we finished work at 1:30 in the morning. I think I had 4 hours sleep, that was okay. It's cool. What else are you going to do? All it took is really skilled workmanship from some incredible guys and girls and the will to make it happen. And that's the most important thing. It's not a question of whether we'll fix the car, it's when we'll fix the car and how quickly.
While we're having an absolute flat-out rally in our cars, the Tuthill operation that supports this is like its own army. It's moving ahead of us. It's using all its own navigation to get to places. It's having its own rally. And it's something Tuthill has done for a long time, but when you see it in action, the way I've seen it, the way they've taken care of the problems I've had along the way, it's pretty amazing the logistics that it just takes to keep moving forward, plus to resupply, have enough fuel, have enough tires, have enough spare parts with each of these vehicles to keep up with it. It's their own rally just to keep up with us, and that's daunting in itself. Plus, they're working outside the car in the sun, and it's hot here, it's humid. You are sweating from the moment you walk out of the hotel.
I guess from the outside in, our business seems to have changed, or is changing. This is at the heart of it. And I think if you can demonstrate you can cope with this, your product can cope with this, your team can cope with this, then I don't think there's anything you can't do. So whilst there seems to be a huge gap between charging around Kenya with a Safari 911 and designing and building a GT1, they're actually a lot closer than you might imagine. And on the winning thing, it's nice to win occasionally. It's important as a business to be the best. But it's not really what life's about. Not in this environment. To provide an experience for anyone these days is an honour. I mean, it's a huge privilege.
What a car. What a car. Fucking. Fuck. Yes!
Nothing in life is particularly easy. And I think as a result everything is more rewarding, and there's nothing more rewarding than seeing 22 friends, clients, their co-drivers sitting around a table having a beer, having had just the best day of their lives in the 911.